Good evening. We're back with more DC Dual Force. I'm going to talk about the patch notes from a couple of days ago. There are quite a few balance changes made to the game, and then we'll make a new deck and see how it does. So, cards that were changed. We have a change to Wonder Woman, who now does only 3 damage instead of 4, and instead of giving all friendly recruits +1 health, she now gives the friendly recruit in Wonder Woman's lane +1/+1. That is a fairly significant nerf to Wonder Woman, I will say. That's a pretty big nerf to Wonder Woman, and consequently to the Batman Wonder Woman deck. The 3 decks that I like the best are Aquaman Batman, Aquaman Green Arrow, and then Wonder Woman Batman. And this is a significant nerf to Wonder Woman Batman, though not to either of the Aquaman decks. We also have a nerf to Batman, but only a small one. Drops to 18 health instead of 19. Not much of an effect there. Flash gets 2 more HP from 17 to 19. Lex Luthor gets a change. I don't have Lex Luthor, but he gets charged 3 times when he sacrifices a friendly recruit. Truth and Justice has been changed. That's a big change. I was including Truth and Justice in pretty much all of the Might decks I made. Instead of giving everyone +2/+2, it now only affects recruits and gives recruits +2/+2 and shield. That does nerf that card pretty significantly. Superman Robot is now a 2/1 instead of a 2/2. Amazonian Bracers give a friendly recruit +3 health and aura. Don't really care about that. Upgraded Bandages now says heal 3 damage from a friendly character and give them +1 health. It used to say draw a card, so that's a fairly big nerf to that card. Alfred Pennyworth, deploy if you have Batman, draw a card, create a bandage in your hand. He has been buffed to a 2/2. I assume that's to compensate for him now being the upgraded bandage being nerfed, but I don't really think he needed that buff. Yeah, that's curious. Commissioner Gordon is now a 2/1 instead of a 3/3. He was probably the best rare card in the game, and I have no issue with that nerf. Tactics was in need of nerfs. So far we've just gone over the Might nerfs. Might was the second best faction in the game behind Tactics. Batman Caped Crusader is now a 4/4 instead of a 6/6. Batman Caped Crusader is the version of Batman that comes out of the Bat Signal, and Bat Signal was a devastatingly effective card before. Nerfing Caped Crusader from a 6/6 to a 4/4 is a pretty big nerf. Batwing is now a 3/3 instead of a 3/4. That is a much needed nerf for Tactics. I have no issue with that. Devil's Knight now says give your recruits +2 power. I don't care about that. Man-Bat is now a 4/1 instead of a 3/2. Unnecessary and confusing. Is that a buff or a nerf? Guess it's a buff if you're trying to trade up. It's a nerf if you want him to stick to the board, though he doesn't stick to the board well. Parasite now says deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy recruits. Parasite gets +1/+1 for each damage dealt. And he's now a 1/1 instead of a 2/2. Okay, I didn't have an issue with him where he was before, but that's fine. Whack-A-Man now says deal 5 damage to a random enemy recruit. I don't care about that. Lightning Arc. Deal 5 damage to an enemy and 1 to each adjacent enemy. Lightning Arc is from the Energy Sphere. I don't know if I have it. I don't think it changes the equation much there. CHP now says you may pay bronze to give CHP and a random Green Lantern +2/+1 and aura. Is now free and is now a 1-1 instead of a 2-1. Okay. So that's CHP there. That's interesting. That's a decent buff for that card. That's a pretty good buff. Simon Baz now says deploy, you may pay bronze to give Simon and a random Green Lantern plus 4 health. And he's now a 4-1 instead of a 3-2. That's an odd change. I'd actually prefer him as a 3-2. Jessica Cruz now says deploy, you may pay bronze to give Jessica and a random Green Lantern plus 4 power. And is now a 1-4 instead of a 2-3. Again, an odd change. I'm not sure what they're going for there. Solstice is now 5-5, was a 5-4, so just a straight up buff for Solstice. Okay. John Stewart's now a 5-4 instead of a 3-5. Okay. I don't understand the swapping the stats around. Overall, that's a nerf because he was 9 in stats and now he's 8. Oh, wait. John Stewart, I do understand, actually. John Stewart is the energy card who does damage equal to his attack. That's a huge buff for John Stewart. That's a really big buff. Even, yeah. 1 more in stats overall and 5 attack instead of... Yeah, that's a nice buff for him. So energy is getting buffed. Supersonic Sucker Punch now says give a friendly recruit plus 4 power and invincible, draw a card. Lasso of Truth is now free, was bronze. Okay. Metron is now a 4-10 from a 2-10. Not necessary, that card was already extremely good. Deimos is now a 2-3, was a 2-2. Okay. Shadow's Blade says give a friendly recruit ambush and lethal this turn. Okay. Indoctrinate now says put a non-gold enemy recruit into your deck. Well, overall, Might and Tactics got nerfed. Both got hit pretty hard. Wonder Woman got dumpstered. Tactics, I'd say Might got hit harder than Tactics. And then Energy got some nice buffs. So, interesting. Well, let's try out a... What do we want to try? I'd like to try out an energy deck. I don't think Shazam is that good. We could try out Flash, though. We could go, like, Flash and Aquaman. Or even Flash and Superman. See how that goes? Or something like Flash and Joker. Let's try out Superman. Might did just get hit a lot though, so we might want to play something other than Might. Let's play Flash and Joker and see how that goes. So we can try out some of the changes to the energy cards. I like Eugene Choi a little bit. Jessica Cruz being a 1-4. I guess with her buff she's a 5-4 now. Stargirl, Simon Baz. And then we'll definitely play Booster Gold because we're running Joker. Freddie Freeman. Kyle Rayner. Kilowog. And we'll run... I do like the Wizard Shazam. See if I can find room for it somewhere. Shazam and Dr. Fate. We'll come back to this and see if I can find room for the Wizard Shazam somewhere. I think I'll drop Freddie Freeman actually and run the Wizard Shazam. And then we'll move over to the Joker side. There's Devil's Night. The new and improved, I guess. Still like Parasite. He's really good with firepower. And then we'll go Enchantress for sure. Doomsday. Need a little more bronze. Killer Frost. Let's try this out. And we'll see what the meta looks like now. It's always good to have it. Oh, they've changed it so you're automatically on unranked instead of versus AI. I like that. Very helpful. We typically only keep one silver card, and that's going to be Booster Gold. I actually think these Green Lantern cards probably be... Maybe I should have played Hal Jordan instead of Flash, but I want to try Flash out with the +2 HP and see if we can see any change to the way he plays. Don't think he's very good, but... But maybe this will change. Oh, he exhausted Joker and not Flash. Okay, so he's planning on removing the Flash's charge? Yeah. Well, we're in a little trouble here. I think I'm just gonna play Simon. I mean, this does nothing. But I don't have anything else I want to spend the resource on, so I'm going to do it anyway. I mean, it doesn't do nothing. It gives him +4 shields, but it doesn't do anything to my hand. And isn't something I would normally consider very good, but I don't want to play Onomatopoeia because I want to have that for the Booster Gold Onomatopoeia and then Joker Hero Power next turn. And hopefully get some work done. My opponent can do a lot of damage here. Hopefully the Joker can do some work. That's interesting. didn't need to trade that guy in. I guess he wanted to play something else. Booster Gold is better, I think. We'll play Booster. We'll play Onomatopoeia. And he's got both clay faces, and he was able to get a buffs off on them. That's pretty strong. That's not really what we wanted to see. Not at all. So he can KO the Flash if he wants to. And then Joker is just going to attack Harley. Do we live? Wow. He had a perfect draw this game. What can you do?
Time to start branching out.
I don't know that any hero combination would have beaten this Clayface draw. And I can't do anything about it. Oh, maybe I can. I can go Booster. No, but Joker still dies, so yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. Would have been okay. I think we could have stabilized with a better RNG on the Joker hero power, or less good RNG on his draw. Anytime you can get the Clayface to stick to the board and then have a follow-up, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Is this the same player as last game? That's an interesting play. Okay, that's fine. I would rather he do that than Joker, who's a higher priority play, I think. Play Simon. And the next turn we'll have... We could play Kilowog, Onomatopoeia, or we could just play Kilowog. I hope I draw more spell power.
All wrapped up.
Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna play Kilowog. I'm not gonna use his ability though, because I think I need on him on a Pia. We'll see what Joker can do here. No, not the heroes. Why? That was so bad.
Time to start branching out.
He doesn't want to deal with Kilowog. What was that too? Okay. Well.
Ready to race?
See if we can stabilize. If we can get off another Joker hero power with the Enchantress, we'll be fine. I don't know if Joker will live that long though. Nope. Yep. Well. It's tough to say whether this deck is terrible or if the opponent is just running really well. I wouldn't say he's playing particularly good cards. I don't think Bazooka is very good. It requires you to draw cards in exactly the right order to make it work. So I'm inclined not to hold this against my deck, though it certainly could be an indication that Flash still isn't very good at all. But we'll continue. Certainly not expecting a buff of 2 HP to make a huge difference for the Flash. And if I lose a third one in a row, I may just swap the Flash out for Hal Jordan, so as to avoid making a video in which I just lose for an hour. But Poison Ivy and Harley is not a very good combo, so losing to it twice in a row and really not being that competitive even is certainly not a good sign. And we know from previous testing that the Joker is not bad. So I'm inclined to point the finger at the Flash and or the Energy faction in general, as I can't say I've made any errors in my play. Though of course there could be errors in the deck building part. Okay. No problem. Okay. Interesting. Not going to use Flash's hero power this turn. It's not much point. But I will next turn. Even if it's a blank board. Which it won't be, but even if it was, I would use it next turn. And I have to hope that I draw silver or bronze, or I may be in some trouble. Hopefully Joker can take care of that, but we'll see. Is he thinking about not going not trading? He's thinking about going face. Okay, that's a good draw. Two here? Aw.
Ready to race?
My next turn could be really bad if I draw another gold card. Flash is just not good. He's really not good. I don't see any way around that. This is all I can do this round. And we're still gonna use him even though he dies.
Ready to race?
Yikes. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna change heroes. I don't usually switch heroes mid-game or change up the deck or mid-video, but in this case, Flash is just so bad. And nothing has changed there, unfortunately. So let's swap him out. Grab Hal Jordan, that's the only change we're gonna make. And see if that goes better. Joker Shazam, probably wanting to take advantage of the firepower to use with the lightning bolts. I've tried it. It didn't work for me. So there's our extra Green Lantern. Okay. Well, he didn't get the Chase-a-lon, which probably he was hoping for. We don't have a green arrow to take advantage of Jessica Cruz with. Still gonna play her though, I think. Do I play a punchline here? All it does in this spot is trade. I think I'd rather have it for Joker's hero power, so I don't think I'm gonna. Actually, with the Wizard Shazam, do I have any actions to draw? I don't think I do. Whoops. That's a deck building error. Well, at least it'll be threatening.
Fully charged.
Get another punchline out. We don't want to waste Joker's. Joker's going to be hitting for 4 here. It doesn't really matter if we KO this or not. Guess if we don't, we could save the HP. Oh, it's for 3, not for 4. So it's better not to. I don't know why I thought it was for 4. You can probably clear my board here. And I may have a weak turn next round if I don't draw, if I draw another gold card.
I bring the thunder!
Okay. So can't deal with his spell power this turn. His firepower. Ooh, that's good. That's a really good top deck. Very, very lucky. Next turn we could play Shazam or Doomsday, depending on what the situation seems to call for. It's in a rough spot. Go Shazam. Yeah. Okay, better showing. Hard to say if we just ran better or if the deck is better, but we'll continue playing with Hal Jordan instead of the Flash. So we haven't seen any Wonder Woman tonight. That seems fine. Well, I really don't like playing Punchline Blank, but as opposed to doing nothing, I think I'm going to do it. So I have all these Green Lanterns that use extra bronze resources. So I could have done nothing there, or I could play Punchline. Yeah, looks like doing nothing would have been better. Only consumed half of a card there. Let's go Simon Baz first for no particular reason except that I have two of them. So both he and Jessica Cruz end up being 4/5s now. Probably should have saved Punchline. Best case scenario, it trades straight up with another bronze card. It's not a very good best case scenario. Should have just eaten the blank turn.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
When the best case is an even trade and the worst case is an uneven trade. And I could hold off for something better. I should have held off. He's getting some mileage out of this amethyst. Go Simon again. And make a mega Jessica Cruz. I have no issue with that at all. Okay, so we'll go Deadshot.
Fully charged.
Mega Jessica Cruz. Okay. Probably wishes he had another arrest. Maybe he does.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
I don't think Dr. Fate is that good. Okay.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
He's probably hoping that Deadshot and Jessica would take each other out. Is he going to use Batman's attack here? Nope. Get Doomsday. Grundy. So the new improved Green Arrow Corps did pretty well here. Clearly they're much better with Hal Jordan than they are with Flash. You got Doomsday. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We'll need a lot more testing. It's possible that with the upgraded Green Lantern Corps and the downgraded Tactics and Might factions, that Hal Jordan's place in the meta is going to increase. I think Hal Jordan is pretty clearly the energy hero that is able to best take advantage of the buffs to the Green Lantern Corps. And with Might getting nerfed and Tactics, that will help him as well. When you get another one of these Green Lantern buffers from Hal, they can get pretty out of hand. We saw that last round, last game. I don't think the Green Lantern Corps buffs necessarily helped Shazam that much. Or the Flash, but Hal Jordan seems to be a pretty clear beneficiary. Doomsday, don't see Doomsday too much. We can't do anything about that, so it looks like the Clayface will live for now. Go Grundy, and I'm actually going to play a punchline here because I think there's a pretty good chance she'll live. Well, actually his Joker goes, so maybe that wasn't good. Maybe I should have done... What should I have done? I'm not actually sure. Maybe nothing and save 2 punchlines for next round. But I think at next round I want to play Jessica Cruz plus punchline, so Giganta. Well, you got the punchline kill. Going face. Okay, well let's go punchline again. Hold off on Hal Jordan. Mr. Freeze will exhaust Doomsday. I don't want more than 2 going on Giganta, so I'm going to trade in Solomon. First, before using Joker. No, okay, well... I'd say we're in pretty good shape. Maybe we can kill Doomsday before he gets his hero power off. Interesting. Okay, Deathstroke should be pretty good here.
Fully charged.
think this is the first time I've ever played Deathstroke, and he was pretty good. Okay. I haven't seen any Batman Wonder Woman today. Haven't seen any Wonder Woman at all. Not surprising. She did get dumpstered. She's not necessarily the hero I thought would get dumpstered. I thought that it would be more likely that Batman would get dumpstered, but, well, Batman is more marketable, right? I probably shouldn't have kept all of these cards. I probably should have, mulligan for silver, but I did have multiple ways to generate additional bronze resources, so I figured I could try like a rush strategy. But yeah, Batman is going to be like the marquee hero that everyone wants to play, so maybe they didn't want to touch him too much, and so they dumpstered Wonder Woman. Interesting. Oh, we've seen this combo before. Wonder if there's some streamer that was running this deck or something like it. I don't think we saw this player earlier. I don't recognize the name. That's an opening. So if we make it to the Joker turn, we'll be fine. I think. He do again? Okay, so we don't want to get damaged by Bane. by a Bane attack. I mean, he just has the mother of all draws, right? Brutal. So we can play Chaselon for free. Basically for free. Play Chaselon. Actually think I want to use Hal Jordan's hero power even though I can't attack with him because I don't think I'm going to be attacking with him much anymore anyway since he's low HP.
Fully charged.
So we're going to go like this. See what we get from Joker. No heroes, please. No. No. Why? Well, could be worse. I think Joker lives. Maybe we stabilize. Gonna be close.
This Harley is all revved up.
Okay, so he's gonna have something big to play next round. Don't go on Joker. Okay.
Time to start branching out.
Rush decks in this game are really annoying to lose to because they're not that good. They have to draw really well. They have to get these like perfect Clayface or ventriloquist draws or whatever. And it doesn't happen more than 50% of the time in my experience, but when it does happen it's really frustrating because you know you're going to win in the long run, but yeah, it's the same story in every card game
Start
when
branching
playing
out.
against rush decks. Yeah, that's rough. Looks like a loss. An annoying one. The deck's done pretty well with Hal Jordan, though. Just got straight dumpstered with the Flash and changed nothing but the hero. So I think we lost 3 in a row with the Flash, then won 3 in a row with Hal Jordan, and then lost that last one, but that doesn't bother me too much. Okay. Oh, Green Lantern Cadet. Why? It's not what you want to see. I guess for every time you get Green Lantern Cadet, you also get Hal. Well, not for every time, but sometimes you also get Hal Jordan. Fancy.
Time to start branching out.
Okay. Not what you hope to see. Could be worse, though.
I bring the thunder!
That's all?
Fully charged.
A lot of card draw. That's why I went face. I think I have to kill him fast. If I had attacked poison or the fly trap, he still would have gotten the card draw. He KO'd the 4-5 instead of the 5-6. And here's where not playing any actions is going to hurt me. Whoops.
Time to start branching out.
Oh, I do have actions. Oh, that's good. Okay. Should be interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's a value culling. I don't think I can win now.
Time to start branching out.
Unless I top deck like Shazam or something. That's a good top deck.
Fully charged.
I don't really think I'm going to win though. If he didn't have the culling, it would have been fine. Or thing. Apparently he's running quite a lot of actions. It's a control deck. Okay, he's got it. Okay, well, I do think Hal Jordan is better after the patch. Joker probably isn't the best pair for him, but I do think he's better. He's better after the patch. And Wonder Woman is much worse, though I haven't seen Wonder Woman in action. I think I can safely say she's much worse. And Flash is still, dumpster tier. Anyway, thank you for watching.